Good afternoon, everybody. I went to a DSSS office at Airport School where Nnamdi Kano is kept. So, on reaching there, they told me that he was moved out this morning. I asked them where. They said that they don't know. So I said, okay, let me come to the headquarters. So I'm in the headquarters of I've come to the headquarters of DSSS. So to know whether he is here. That's where I'm heading to now. To know whether he is here. Then if he's not there, then I should now know the particular place they move him to. You can see we came to finalize so that we get our house in order and file our pay by Monday or Tuesday. So I'll keep you posted. For now, he is not the place, the original place we normally go to see him. So they say they move him out.
On how they slammed life sentence to our leader Nnamdi Kanu. Before now, I came to tell you people that James Omotosho has been bribed. He was paid $15 million. He was given an oil well, or rather promised an oil well, and more also, he was also promised house of his choice anywhere in the world. And when I came here to say it, because I got the intel, many of you I know didn't believe what I was saying. But Omotosho has proven himself today that despite everything that pointed accusing finger on him of corruption and bribery, he'd never disappointed us. He didn't disappoint Biafrans. Again, we saw in that reading that there was nothing connecting Nnamdi Kanu to anything that he has used to jail Nnamdi Kanu, give Nnamdi Kanu life sentence. We saw when he said that Nnamdi Kanu was the person who instigated the 2020 NSAS protests that the whole Nigerian carried out of the pain and suffering of what the Nigerian government was putting the citizenry into. The Nigerian police was brutalizing the Nigerian citizens, and they got fed up. Most were reported unalived each time the Nigerian police are chasing them. Most were extorted each time the Nigerian police comes close to them and searches their phone, seeing amount of money that is in their accounts. They will order for part of it or request for part of it to be given to them. So the Nigerian citizenry was tired. And what they did was to call for NSAS. That is what they are using. They use to jail Nnamdi Kanu for life imprisonment. And I laugh. Again, we also noted that we didn't see any evidence of anybody coming to give evidence in courts or Omotosho presenting evidence that Nnamdi Kanu was caught with firearms. Nnamdi Kanu ordered these killings and the people that were affected came forward. We didn't see evidence of money laundering for terrorism by Justice Omotosho presented to the court yesterday against Nnamdi Kanu. We did not see Justice Omotosho presented any evidence or whatsoever against Nnamdi Kanu his conviction came as his utterances was read on telling the whole Nigeria to be careful that these Fulani terrorist militias are coming, and they are coming, and they came. So that is what Omotosho base is conviction on. James Omotosho jailed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He was bribed, not because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed any crime. We see him say, oh, this is the family that said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave them order to unalive somebody. There was no evidence of such. There was no evidence of any mass murder committed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And yet, James Omotosho, even his words, says that instead of giving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu death penalty, that's going to hand him over life imprisonment. Oh, she. Before I continue with James Omotosho, Biafrans, we're going to pray. We are going to pray one prayer today. Do you see me being moved? I'm not moved at all. Because I know that all these things will end in Tinubu's table for negotiation. And before that, I don't even say what will happen, but let's keep it at that. But let's pray this prayer. All of you who are youths today that wants to get married, pray that you don't get married to the kind of wife that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had. Pray this prayer and it will help you. Pray that you don't get the kind of wife. God should not give you anything close to the kind of wife that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has. And also, pray that God should not give you the kind of brothers that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have. These are the two prayers I want you to pray anytime you wake up in the morning. These people are evil. They are demons. Uchechi Kanu, Bianco Lowu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brother. These three people were the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was jailed. And I will tell you, these people are evil. And I'll give you reasons why. The first time when DOS was confusing them, I don't know if they really understand, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer staying with the wife. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was living in Kenya. He didn't visit Kenya. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has already left the wife because of the trouble that the wife was giving to him. He left to Kenya immediately. He was living in Kenya, having a good life there. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was adopted, and Simon, our leader, took over, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife, Uchechi Kanu, kept writing to Finland against what Mazi Simon Ekpa was doing, that Mazi Simon Ekpa is causing insecurity, putting Monday sit at home every single day, and then is causing serious insecurity in Nigeria. So they didn't pay attention to her. So now, because they didn't pay attention to her, they were looking for every means. DOS members were pressurizing these people that, oh, we have a way of getting Nnamdi Kanu out. Why would you people allow Simon Ekpa to be on our way? So they used Nnamdi Kanu's brother to destroy Simon Ekpa. One is that Sheyi Tinubu and the rest of them called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's brother and told him to come. Uchechi Kanu was there. This idiot was there. And when they went there, they promised them that they're going to release their brother and husband to them if they can support them in 2023 general election. And they were giving money. They were giving money. This Nnamdi Kanu brother that you see, if mother, now, that is seeking for his father's crown, because Nnamdi Kanu is the next prince. They agreed. They started fighting Simon Ekpa. They fought Simon Ekpa tooth and nail to make sure that they bring down Simon Ekpa. They did everything in their power to make sure that Simon Ekpa collapses. As Simon was fighting the Nigerian government, the heat was coming to them through Ejiofor. They were using Ejiofor as lawyer, as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer then, to fight back Simon, to suppress Simon. All this heat Simon was getting, Simon kept warning them, I am the one that they are looking for to take me away to jail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am the one that they are looking for to take me away to penetrate Biafran land. They called him all manner of names. They called Simon all manner of names. Wakuda, government agents, is working for Tinubu. Tinubu is paying him $20,000 every week to do what he's doing, to destroy the Southeast, to do this, to do that. Simon kept warning them. Simon kept warning them. Simon warned. Uchechi Kanu was everywhere, writing. DOS, she will go and use people that are enemy to Mazi Simon Ekpa in DOS. Chinasa won't do them. Uche me for them. She will use them and start fighting Mazi Simon Ekpa, writing petitions upon petitions. Mazi Simon Ekpa kept warning. Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing. Let me do my job. They used a Geofor. They were fighting this man to left, right, and center. What now happened? They now went to collude with Bianca Olo, that treacherous woman, that traitor, that prostitute that deserves nothing but to, naked her on the street and beat the hell out of her and banish her from Biafran land. A traitor. They went to meet her. They wrote petition against Simon Ekpa. Uchechi Kano was there. Submitted that petition in Abuja, Finland embassy in Abuja. And that was when they looked into it and said, okay, since people want this young man, they took him out. This same Uchechi Kano was still fighting Simon, even when Simon was detained, that she sees that there is no other person fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Uchechi Kanu took this whole matter on her head, that Mazi Simon must go to jail. Okay, Mazi Simon Ekpa went to jail. Nobody was fighting for Nnamdi Kanu. The little we are doing. This one we are doing is the little that I can do. This, what Madam Ngozi Arabweze was doing was what she can do. We can't invade Nigeria with the laws that is on ground now. We cannot. And what did they do? Uchechi Kanu kept writing that since Simon has been taken away. Just go to our page, you will see all these things. I'm not making it up. Since Simon was taken away, Biafran land is now Kama. Uchechi Kanu did not report the unaliving in Biafran land. She didn't report it to anybody. That since Simon was taken away, the killing has intensified. The killings in Biafran land has increased. She did not. She was saying, since Simon was jailed. Now, yesterday, they jailed our lead. I know that that thing is just nonsense. It's not going to stand, because I'm going to tell you why it's not going to stand later. Now, they jailed him for life imprisonment. They jailed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu life imprisonment. This same Uchechi Kanu came out yesterday and started talking nonsense. Oh, Justice Omotosho was given this thing to read, and the judgment was not supposed to be. It's not fair. How can you jail my husband? Stupid woman, a very foolish woman, very, very foolish woman indeed. Again, will come after you and will disgrace you. All your naked nude with Ejiofor, we will leak it on this social media. We have every copy of it. We respect you because of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And if you fight us again, if you come outside again and make mention of my fellow Biafrans, we are not your fellow Biafrans. You are a nobody. You are just a stupid woman. So Uchechi Kanu, respect yourself and go and sit down one place. Respect yourself. Now Simon has been taken away. They have jailed your husband. What would you have? What would you do? I thought Simon was the problem. I thought there was something you people could do, that Simon that was not getting it right. There was something you could do for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to remain outside. I thought DOS told you, Imam Madab, what are they even called? All these stupid DOS members, I don't really know their name, and I don't care to know their names. I thought there was something they could do. You know, if they have nothing in their skull. Their skulls are empty. Treacherous people. That is the price, Uchechi, you pay for duplicity. That is the price you pay for evil, for sabotage. That is the price. On now, you were just there. They jailed your husband. Nothing you could do. Nobody could do anything. Very treacherous people. The one they called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's brother, Emmanuel, very foolish, very, very foolish. To God, I would have the brother would have debrothered you since. If we leave from Madrid, we just don't want to say anything. We're just watching you. Oh, my parents died as a result of this thing that Nnamdi Kanu is okay. Kita came. And Simon, that was fighting legitimately for you, for us, for every one of us, to make sure that these people never have edge on the kidnap of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Never have edge on sentencing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu wrongly and wrongly. You went against him, and now look at the result, the end result. Why are you making noise? Go and sleep now. Shebi, you have money now. Go and rest now. Go and carry enough woman you want to carry. Yeah? You can go and carry the kind of men now that you were looking for. You go and get them. Because you can never get somebody like Nnamdi Kanu again in your life. Let me go back to what I was saying. Now, Justice James Omotosho promised $15 million to read this nonsense. And you could see that James was not even able to read the script that was given to him. So the Hausa people are the Fulanis are very smart indeed. Now I know that they're very smart. They couldn't do this damage themselves. They could not pass this evil law themselves. They gave it to a Yoruba man. So now we are now in an ending war with the Yorubas. So they have transferred that evil from the Fulani to the Yoruba, and the Yoruba carried it out. Now, when James Omotosho was reading all this is nonsense, shamboli, I didn't hear James Omotosho say in his words that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu carried AK-47 and aimed it at people and was shooting sporadically and was unaliving people. I never heard him say that. What I heard James Omotosho said is that all his utterances, which means you convicted a man life sentence because of his words. What does that tell you? That tells you that James Omotosho has been bribed. James Omotosho has been promised a new life if he can put Mazen Nnamdi Kanu away. And let me tell you this, Nnamdi Kanu is not going to spend his rest of life in prison. He's not even going to spend 2 years there. I'm promising you this one. This one I will tell you for free. He's not even going to spend 1 year in that prison. It's not going to. Now, what they want to do is this. Take Mazen Nnamdi Kanu away. Scare the rest of them. His life sentence. Scare the rest of them. But did you see fear in us? No. We feel bad as humans. But there is no fear in us. Take all of them down. One person must be standing. Take Dr. Ngozi, I'll be standing. Because it's my freedom I'm fighting for. You understand what I'm saying? So now at this moment, I want to continue to tell the drug lord Tinubu, Bianco Low, and the chief security advisor of Nigerian terrorist government, remove all your soldiers from Biafran land from the 29th of November 2025. Remove your soldiers, your police, all your evil security outfit from Biafran land. Remove them. Remove them. Remove them. James Omotosho angrily delivered life imprisonments to Biafran leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, who has never held a gun in his life. But you can see all these Mieti Allahs. You can see all the terrorists in the forest coming out with AK-47, with sophisticated machine guns, with bullets on their chests, having peace deal with the federal government of Nigeria, under the watch of drug lord Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you imprison him. You imprison my leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and you expect me to go and sleep. You expect us to be scared. It is fear. You are looking for us to be, you want us to be scared because you know we have declared our independence, right? That is the biggest mistake you made. And from today, Nigeria will be falling apart. That division you are looking for, you have brought it. We are welcoming it, and we'll welcome it to the letter, believe you me. So now, Justice James Omotosho delivered judgment not because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was guilty, not because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was not able to defend himself. There was no law that was based on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's detention. There was no law that was based on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu extraordinary rendition to Nigeria. There was no law based that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu must stand trial for crime that he did not commit. So Mazen Nnamdi Kanu refuses Under no circumstances will I stand trial for you not spelling out my offenses. So what they have done now is to call the whole Igbos terrorists. That is what they have done, because if they can jail your leader, my leader, that means all the Igbo race has been tagged as terrorists. That is how we see it. And I love it so much. It is a welcome development for me. That is to tell you that that Nigeria has failed the Igbos, and now Igbos are ready to go home. That is what it means. They have jailed Nnamdi Kano, they have jailed the whole Igbos. And we cannot do anything. That is what they told us. That is what the spit that is spat on our faces. What would you do in this very fight? Some of you will say, oh, let us go to the street to carry gun. Let us destroy Nigeria. If I have my way, I will do that. Honestly, if I have my way, I will do that. We have to destroy Nigeria for people to be able to live. And how are we going to destroy Nigeria? We will destroy it with our truth, with the truth that we have. We'll continue to say it the way it is, because the more we say it, the more they keep doing it. And everything I have said here, most has come to pass. I'm not a prophet. I'm just telling you what we know. If James Omotosho was not bribed, he wouldn't have even dared to sit on that case, because now James has destroyed his career, his reputation. And we await the sanctions that is coming, because sanctions are coming already. They were trying Nnamdi Kanu yesterday, and why Nigeria was on trial in United States House of Congress. Nigeria was on trial yesterday when Nnamdi Kanu was on trial. Don't you people know that? Of genocide. Nigeria was on trial while Nnamdi Kanu was on trial. So you people should just not worry. You see, these things is just political. I'm telling you the simple truth. It was based on no law, and the law was passed behind Nnamdi Kanu. So, which means Nnamdi Kanu was never convicted. That is a very smart man. He was never convicted. So, you know, all these haters, all these people that hate Igbos, who come, yes, I would have given him a death penalty. Under what law? Did you jail him? No, you don't need to cry, my brother. You don't need to cry. You see, you don't need to be heartbroken, because listen, this is the time it's even getting more tougher and more interesting. You don't need to cry, bro. You don't need to show your weakness. Heartbreak. You don't. Why are you heartbroken? Why are you heartbroken? Why? You don't need all of that. We don't need to be scared. Why are we scared? Why are you scared? Because they took away Mazin, because they took Simon that way. Where you think we are going to be scared? Let them come and take us now. Let them come and take me. Uchechi Kanu is now crying. Oh, my husband. Oh, stupid and hopeless woman. If you go no near now, that's other one. My brothers. Once in a while, let things happen so that I'm alone one day. Now, no, all these Efulef, where are they? Oh, Simon is destroying the southeast. There is this one woman that has low cost. She barbs low cost. That woman insulted the living hell out of Simon. Cursed Simon. That Simon is a terrorist terrorizing the southeast. She's always coming to I saw her yesterday with a blue this thing. She's always on low cost. She was always talking about what is happening in the southeast. Maybe I'll post a video. I'll post out. Anytime you see me post that woman's short clip, I'll just do a short clip and post it on my, because I don't have time to edit. I don't have time to do all of this. I'm always in the office, and you can see the time now. I'm just trying to rush these things and then resume to work, because I love to talk to Biafrans. And this woman was in court yesterday. Hey, no, the candidate did not do anything. These were the people who were always coming out to condemn Simon Ekpa. These were the people, and we were laughing. Simon was begging these people, leave me. But these people never gave that breathing space to Mazi Simon Ekpa. They took Mazi Simon Ekpa away. And you think Nigeria is laughing with you? You think they are going to be laughing with you? Where is Yojuku today now? He said, it's Simon Ekpa activity. If it's not Simon Ekpa's activity, Nnamdi Kanu would have been released. Very foolish people. Today she's crying. She's quoting the law from London. She's quoting Nigerian law for them from London, no, not in Biafran soil. pray that you don't have a wife like that woman. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu married the worst. I don't know what is even, I don't know why God will bless our leaders and then give them bad wives. Look at Ojukwu, look at our great hero, Odumegwu Ojukwu. Look at the wife, what the wife is doing now. Very useless woman. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife, the same thing. When Simon Ekpa, the same thing. What are we marrying for? Most of these animals, you marry animal and keep in your house, they will still want to send you away. But in other words, I'm not here for that. We are here for activate your tough brain now. Activate your memory. Activate any. That's why we keep telling you, do something so that we will be able to support all of you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not jailed. It was Biafrans that was jailed. We, Igbo, we are the one that was jailed. If you don't know it, have it at the back of your mind that Yoruba jailed us. And we're going to fight it and liberate ourselves. Thank God, Onyefu Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, whether you like her, whether you hate her, pray for her. You know why I asked you to pray for her? You see that document that she has? Dr. Ngozi Orabueze can decide that she's no more interested and call this Nigerian government in negotiation. Nigerian government, I have this document of redeclaration because the fear of Nigeria today and the world at large is Biafra has been redeclared. They know it. Nobody can take that away from us. Nobody. Not even Donald Trump of the United States. I'm saying it confidently. They know it. And this woman will call Nigeria come. This document is $10 billion. Not naira. $10 billion. Do you have the money? Nigerian government, if they don't have, they will borrow to pay her. I say, are you sure? Say, yes. Okay. This was the declaration document of the United States of Biafra. When they hand it over to Nigeria, Otito, finish. Ngozi will collect the money and go home. What will you do? What will you do? Thank God that it wasn't in the hands of Oge Chukwunkere and Sani Akparawa and these animals. Thank God it wasn't in the hands of the DOS. Pray for her. Please pray. Pray for that woman. That she's still standing on that same mandate. That she's still standing on that praises and defending you and I. Continue to pray. It is not easy. That document worth, in fact, it worth billions.